Yeah.
Oh. What the fuck?
You're up. That's the best thing.
Oh, fucking fuck!
Tonight on World's Strictest Parents.
What the fuck?
Can these straight shooters
I stop when you stop.
We don't get pushed around.
tame our toughest teens yet?
Shut up, you're a stupid bitch, I hate you. If I don't get my own way, I punch shit.
Let's hit the streets.
He's dropped out of school. He's dabbled in drugs. A bit of an anarchist.
No.
It's a showdown
Get out of my face!
in the Wild West.
The dishes aren't going to get done if you're not going to do them.
You're having a meltdown.
All of you out now. Go! What a morning. Grab my bag. Help yourself.
Brisbane teenager Chloe was kicked out of her third school just 2 weeks ago.
Chloe, wait up.
Chloe's become too hard to handle for teachers and her mum and dad.
Chloe's got a terrible attitude problem. We can see it. Everybody else sees it, but she thinks that she's fine. She doesn't do anything wrong. We've got the problem.
People think I need to change, but I don't. Like, I can't change for someone unless I want to change. I do generally get my own way. And if I don't get my own way, they know about it. I drink, I smoke, I swear, I sneak out.
Chloe takes and takes and takes until the end you've got nothing left to give.
I'm going out tonight and I want my phone back.
No. Last time you went out, you went for 5 days. We don't know where you're
Shut
going.
up, you're a stupid bitch, I hate you. I got kicked out of the house and now I'm down the back in a caravan because Mum and Dad were pissed off on how I was acting. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Chloe hangs out and steals from shops.
I steal clothes, shoes, chocolate, makeup.
Chloe, if she keeps going on this path, will self-destruct.
Motherfucker! I'm getting my lip done.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're not getting your piercings and you're not going out.
Yes, I am. Whether you like it or not. I've told you before, I do what I want.
1, 2.
Holy shit.
Chloe is so angry and we don't know why she would be like that.
If I don't get my own way, I punch shit.
She was actually in a street fight with another girl.
She broke one of my ribs. I broke her nose.
Chloe hangs out with boys a lot older than her, boys who have cars.
And she'll refuse to come home and turn the phone off on us when we can't contact her.
They don't have to know every little thing I do.
Whoa.
Like, Mum and Dad think I'm a virgin.
I am physically, mentally exhausted to the point it's affected our relationship, my work, and if nothing changes, I really don't want her at home anymore.
Chloe will be travelling with 17-year-old Christian from Melbourne.
Don't. I mean it. Don't. You'll be sick. It's not funny.
Christian's unpredictable temper is tearing his family apart.
It's been hard. I would have cried a river of tears by now. We're just really worried that he's going to fall into a pit and we can't get him out of it. So hopefully this will be something that will give him a lifeline.
Los Angeles, New York. It's all whoop-whoop to me. I'm an individual. I like being my own person. I wear what I like. I do what I like, really. People don't like that. They can get fucked, and basically, that's it. It's my philosophy.
There is no boundary that he will not push.
It's in the streets.
He's dabbled in drugs, graffiti. At one stage he took off and squatted somewhere. He's a bit of an anarchist. Now what's wrong?
Cops and shit.
You've got to slow down. This is not right.
When I'm in a fight, I would like to win. I'm going out with my mates. You're just going to get completely smashed. I'm not happy about this, Christian. I'm going out.
I want you to stay home.
No, and I'm leaving. Bye. And basically just belittle them, beat them down, and I just want to be top dog, I guess. I just get angry and just go crazy.
We've had to replace a couple of doors because he's actually put decent enough holes in them.
I've completely demolished this wall.
Last year he waived 82 days of school. He would get a detention for not turning up to a detention.
I hated school. It was too restricting for me.
And now he's dropped out of school. He's just floundering. know, he wants to be an adult. He wants to do all these things, but he forgets the consequences. I mean, he fell off the roof one night because he got so blind drunk.
Had 2 cracked ribs and just stood up, had a smoke and just kept drinking.
I don't know what to do. I believe that somewhere in there is a good kid, but I have to find him before he's lost to me forever. So, you'll be good.
They're up.
Try and behave. Okay? See ya. Love you.
Our teens are being sent to a remote part of America near Wolf Creek, Montana. Here at the base of the Rocky Mountains, they'll be spending the week at Rocking Z Ranch with the Worth family.
I would say our values are very traditional.
We're dedicated parents. We don't get pushed around.
Zach Worth is a 5th-generation rancher, while wife Patty is a horse trainer. Their daughters Maria and Anna help run the farm and guest ranch.
Hard work goes with the territory.
Everyone has to work. If you live here, you're working. If my friends come out, they are working.
We do not differentiate between what's a girl's job or what's a boy's job. We all do everything.
The Worths raise their kids the same way they break in their horses.
Turn around, get up, get out.
Horses are always ready to take charge. If you let them take charge, then they become the boss, which is somewhat like with teenagers because they're always pushing to see what the limits are.
Get up!
When you set a firm rule, then you have to follow through with it.
In this family, the kids are banned from booze, sex, and bad language.
None of us, including my parents, cuss. It's simply inappropriate and unnecessary.
Chloe and Christian will have to come to terms with old-school cowboy values.
We think we can teach a young person how to accept who they are and to improve their life from here on out.
My rifle, my pony, and me.
Oh my gosh. Look at that little donkey dick.
Well, that's one way of putting it. The nearest city is more than half an hour away.
Oh my god, he has a beard. Oh my god, he's so close.
Yep, and with these teens, Zach's gonna have no trouble at all working out who's been naughty and who's been nice.
Howdy. I'm Zach. Welcome to the Rocking Z Ranch.
I'm
Christian.
Patty.
Pleased to meet you. Miss Chloe.
Hi.
Pleased to have you here.
Thank you. Hi, Christian. Good to meet you. So if you finish up your cigarettes, there's no smoking allowed.
Well, there's one rule down before they've even made it inside.
And this is my daughter, Maria.
Hey.
Hello. Welcome. Thank you.
First thing we want to address is the smoking. We cannot allow you to smoke. No drugs and alcohol. You don't turn the television set on. Cleaning up after the meals. You don't get up until after the meal's complete. We are never, ever rude. We don't appreciate swearing. Can't be loud music in your room. We're not a boot camp, but when we go out and work, we work very hard.
I like jobs. We all do a lot of work. This is a working ranch.
Well, we're gonna go get firewood after we show you your room. Now, if you have any alcohol or anything in your bag, I would like you to set it out for us, please.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay, you don't have any alcohol? Go ahead and set your bag over there.
All right.
Okay.
Christian's telling the truth, but maybe Zach should have asked Chloe instead. And the no booze policy's not all she's going to struggle with.
I don't wake up till about 12, 1 in the afternoon. So kind of waking up at 7 is going to be hell for them. Because if someone tries waking me up, I'll punch and scream and kick and swear.
It's bonkers. The scene that they work non-stop, wake up at 7, work all day, go to bed at 9. It's just insane that they could do that, and there's no way in hell I can do that.
That's what you think, Christian. Our teens have been here less than an hour, and already the Worths have put them to work collecting firewood. But as any cowboy knows, you can lead a horse to water.
It's so dirty out here, I don't like
You guys want to get in this?
it. Not really.
We're not asking much. We're just simply asking that you just help load the firewood into the back of the truck. And no work, no eat.
Are you serious?
Try me.
Oh,
shit. Try the ones that are smaller. I'll get there to that smaller end.
Okay, I'll do one piece. Not because I need help out, because I want food. Oh my God, this is disgusting and filthy. Yuck. I'm gonna sit in the car. I can't even feel my toes, my fingers. I won't help him. If he says he's like, it's too cold.
She's testing me. There definitely is a little game playing going on. We didn't get as far as I would have liked to have gotten, but it's starting to get dark. They will probably test us again as the week goes by.
Good prediction, Zach. But he probably didn't expect it to happen quite so soon. While the rest of the family's preparing dinner, Christian and Chloe have decided to slip outside.
I find that really strange that they'd blackmail us into doing work for food. It's almost like slavery. It's like child cruelty.
What's up?
I ain't getting up for nothing. I ain't getting up all day. I'm not kidding you. I'm not gonna get up.
It turns out that was no empty threat. It's 7 in the morning and neither teen is ready to move.
It's too early to be up. Chloe, come on. What's fun? Jack, what's good? It's not even 8 o'clock and you're up. What is wrong with you?
Laziness is not something that I appreciate in the slightest because there's too much work to be done. And so when it's daylight, you're supposed to be out doing things.
Make an effort.
It ain't gonna happen. My body is just completely dead.
It is, huh? Well, what did I used to do to my boys, huh?
Go for your life. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're up. That's the best thing.
Oh, fucking fuck!
Come on, let's go into the kitchen.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I can take you by the hand. Well, then get up. That's your choice. Either.
As for Chloe, well, she's out of bed, but that doesn't mean she's going to cooperate either.
Now stand in front of the sink.
Why?
Because that puts
The
you
dishes
in the
aren't
right
going to get
position.
done if you're not going to do them. So I suggest you do them now.
Guess which one of us is in the position to give orders? Off, or I'll pet you.
Ready? Now, do you want us to leave while you change your clothes? So, I'll come back in about 4 minutes.
I feel like shit. I'm gonna have to do hard labor. Bullcrap.
Well, it's challenging when they don't have any motivation.
This is pathetic. It's not my place to do your jobs.
The dishes still aren't done.
You are here being one of our kids. There is not one of my kids who didn't have to do this.
I refuse to do it.
You refuse to do it. No, no, no. You need to come back here, Chloe. We've got to finish up the dishes first. The food has to be put up and the dishes have to be done. You don't just turn around and leave.
I'm not doing them, so there's no point in me going back to the house, is there?
Why aren't you doing them?
Because I don't want to. You can't make me do them.
I can make you stand there.
If you cared nothing about what they would end up like, then you give up. If you want to see a change in them, you have to put in more effort than they do. You have to match the resistance plus a couple ounces more.
Resistance. It's something Zach's learning all about.
I did break this door down one time.
Now Christian's barricaded himself in his room.
You're getting up, I see. Now we've damaged the door here. See there? Oh, geez. Don't go over it again. The minute I leave, you get up. Are you withdrawing from anything that we should know about? No. Not get the desired response. The desired response is for you to jump up, get your clothes on for the day, come over and eat breakfast in a polite manner. 40, 30, 20 years from now, you can say, I had a chance to fix my life, and I didn't take advantage of it.
You know, with our horse training, we say you take as long as it takes, and then next time it takes less time. And so we practice waiting the horse out till he's ready to listen.
You have a very strong belief that I'll do them, don't you?
I figure I'll outweight you.
Okay then.
By the end of the week, I'd like a little bit of respect, but I don't expect it from you now.
He's up.
One win to Zach, but Christians still won't work.
Trust me, I'm pretty handy. I'm not fucking doing shit.
The biggest problem is that you just haven't had to do it. But now is a time when you have to do it.
Dude,
And you don't have to do it for me. I could care less.
Cool, done, easy job, fixed.
But I care about you. It's not the job I'm worried about, it's you.
Patty's persisted for nearly an hour. And finally, Chloe's given in.
Close to it. All you gotta do is pick them up and put them in the rack. With horses and with kids, it's the same. They learn by when you quit. So you must stick it out till they do what you've asked. And then you release the pressure when they're thinking and say, great, we got the job done.
I fucking hate her. I want to stab her.
These strict parents won't back down. They're going to tackle Chloe and Christian's anger head on.
Have to get used to this on the ground before I would ever consider letting you get on.
And for the next week, the horses will play a big role in that.
Hopefully, we can teach them that there's a lot more out here than just destroying yourself. It puts them in a whole new situation with another animal, so they have to pay attention. Now let's come over here and we'll get them some grain.
Oh, she's pretty.
No.
Just see, she's looking at you. She's waiting for you to put that in there.
Patty wants our teens to realise if they're scared or angry around the horses are going to react.
What was so scary? Just because she stamped her foot?
I'm not going near her. She'll kick me.
She didn't try to kick you.
Yes, she did. It's not like that.
If she'd have wanted to strike you, she would have done it.
Okay. You can
Just
pat her
walk
first,
up
please.
to her nice, and if you start up here on her neck and brush toward the back.
What am I allowed to do this for?
So you can spend a little time with the horses. And worry about taking care of something besides just yourself.
If the teens show they can be trusted, only then will they be allowed to ride.
They've changed real quick from being terrified to being comfortable leading them around and petting them. So if they get so they can get them to trot around them and learn how to do this right, their confidence might change tremendously.
I want to ride them.
You're scared of their normal horse noises, but you want to ride them.
Yes.
I think that will be interesting to get something that listens to them if they give the directions properly.
But this pair aren't going to be changed overnight.
I want alcohol. Go get it.
While the rest of the family's asleep upstairs, Chloe and Christian are pushing the boundaries all the way.
Dude, the alcohol just hit me.
You a bit drunk?
I might be a bit smashed.
It's the morning after the night before. Christian's room is trashed. Both teens are sleeping off big hangovers, and Zach and Patty have no idea. Well, not yet.
Good morning, Chloe. Hiding under the covers. Starting to be sunlight. Today you get to ride, maybe.
Why are you talking to me for? I don't care.
Patty hasn't noticed Chloe's been drinking.
Just because it's an easier way to wake up than other ways are.
But right now, that's the least of her worries.
Fuck off.
And it is morning.
Don't touch my shit.
I'd just rather give you a few minutes to wake up instead of just pulling it all the way off of you immediately.
Go away.
Oh, you can touch me, huh?
You know, if a parent had this going on in their home and they had to be off to work, they would have to let this slide to the kid's detriment.
No, no, no. You can go over and have your cup of coffee.
Fuck off out of
And
my
you
fucking space!
I will give you a few minutes to catch yourself together because you're having a meltdown.
I'm just going all of you out now. Go! Fuck! Can you act so I can get dressed?
Yeah, you can get dressed.
And go!
She just gets so completely angry she doesn't know how to handle it. It's actually fairly terrifying to see somebody get that angry for such minor little reasons that you think, whoa, what set you off?
And there's still Christian to get up. Zach's prepared for another battle.
Well, we're burning daylight, so why don't we try just slinging the feet across?
Yeah, I'll be up in a few minutes.
What happened to the bed? Do you remember? Were you having a nightmare?
I think I just went crazy last night.
Well, Chloe's up, and so is Christian. But that doesn't mean this family's seen the last of the day's conflict, or the worst of it.
Last night I had a bit too much to drink. I had a massive hangover, and someone just coming in and started talking to you is a bit over the top at such early, ridiculous hours. I want my food.
Waking up might have been the easy part.
I got a hangover slash smashed. It's weird.
Zach's beginning to suspect booze is the reason both teens are worse for wear.
I'm gonna take Christian back over to the house. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but I usually get there. I wasn't certain that he was ill because of the food or because of the traveling, but after listening to his voice this morning over here in the lodge, I can tell that he's been doing some activity that is not necessarily appropriate. So we're gonna find where this has been stashed and go from there. Can you guys jump up and pick up the dishes?
Jump up? No, that's not gonna happen.
There's still more to kids. Guys, there's wait. What did he say? What's the word?
Get the fuck out of here. We're just taking a walk. We're just fucking off somewhere. We'll come back when we want to. And if he wants to fucking follow us, go for his life, but we're in the mountains.
I want to go home.
Chloe and Christian are headed for the main road. But as always, the Worths aren't going to let it slide.
Stop right there. Let's
Fuck
go.
off, you bitches!
Turn around. Get out. Get out. Do you understand? I care for you, but I don't necessarily care for your behavior.
Piss off! Fucking hell! Not
so?
cool, man! Fuck off!
Huh?
Dude, back it up! Back it up! Not kidding!
I stop when you stop. You're gonna lose the anger.
Back it fucking up!
I'm not the one that was drinking last night.
At home I can do this shit. Here, fuck that!
You're not overcoming your emotions, your anger, you're not showing your maturity.
Get out of my face! Don't fucking start!
Christian has now seen that there is a limit to what he can do. He didn't like what he's seen. I made him uncomfortable. And I'm trying to separate the goodness in the young boy and his bad behavior.
Chloe and Christian have been ordered to take some time out after their hungover meltdown.
Things got out of hand this morning. I think I got a bit too drunk. And I've been a bit angry for most of the time here. And I think everything just let go.
Yeah, I needed to cool down, time out, because I was absolutely... If I didn't, I'd just be the same. I'd be going crazy.
It's gonna be so awkward.
But our teens still have to face their new parents and the consequences of last night's drinking binge.
Sit down.
You want some water?
Yes, please.
I haven't lost a lot of my anger. You guys have been totally disappointing. I mean, your behaviors are not acceptable to a whole lot of society out there. I would like you to go back over to the house and get the bottle of liquor and bring it to me.
No problem.
Christian, stay here.
That's what you need.
We drank all that last night, straight. So things to get a bit out of hand.
Just set her down right there. Has you got anything else?
No, that's it. That's everything.
Okay. I'm gonna keep you guys apart for a while. Okay?
Yeah. Dude, we're trying to be reasonable now. We're trying to, like, they've got to realise that, like, we keep each other sane. We can talk, we can offload. But if they separate us, we'll probably just have another blowout like we did before.
We can actually talk to each other about what's happening and...
I'm not going to offload onto them, especially since it's about them.
Now, a lot of parents would just pour the stuff out. But what I'm going to do is just set it up here in the cabinet because they need to gain control. They can look at it and know that it's off limits for them. Keep up.
Christian's first punishment is to clean up the aftermath of last night's bender.
Now, we don't just get to clean up your mess, you get to clean the whole bathroom.
Yeah. Escape my cold.
We try to inflict enough adversity that they start looking inward towards themselves and trying to modify their behavior.
I want you to push this cart. See
You're
this?
funny.
Well, modifying Chloe's behaviour is going to be a tough ask.
Then you get to lift the hay.
Her punishment is to feed and clean up after the horses.
Have you ever tried to lift a bale of hay?
No, I'm not doing it.
But in spite of everything,
You actually are pretty
Chloe's
strong when you
back
ride.
to her
No,
old tricks.
Back this way. We're not staying here that long.
When I get to work.
Come on. Come on. Get up.
Zach's not done with Christian just yet.
We're going to build a rock face for this chimney and a rock support.
Now he's roped him into some hard labour.
Yeah, you test fit everything.
I've got a decision where I can't do all this fighting anymore. I'll just chill it out, try and enjoy myself, try and just get over and done with because I'm completely and utterly just wrecked.
He's doing a wonderful job. You know, you got the shape down if it was just half that size. I believe there's a shift in the mood. It could just be a temporary shift. I'm not going to let my guard down.
I'm not asking you to touch it with your hands.
And Paddy's worked out a way to shift the mood in the stables.
If you don't do it, you don't ride tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sick of you and your bribery shit. This is disgusting.
Despite the complaints, the promise of a reward gets Chloe over the line.
I thought Patty was a complete bitch when I first met her and stuff, but she's actually grown on me a bit. Like, when I was screaming and yelling at her, she was patient. It's like she has Valium 24/7. I do get the sense that they do care. Well, they would have given up on me and Christian, but they didn't.
No, the Worths aren't going to give up, even overnight.
1, 2, 3.
Their separation policy's going to continue around the clock.
The kids aren't going to sleep at night and they're misbehaving and they're running back and forth from each other's room. What I think I'm going to do is sleep in the room with young Christian.
Hard as you can with both arms.
At this point in time, it's important to have them separated
Pull down.
because they're feeding off each other and conspiring to misbehave. I don't want you in the room, Chloe. I don't want you to open that door from now until forever. But if you open that door, we're going back.
Going back where?
Going back to Australia.
You know you cannot stop me and Christian from talking. You do understand that, hey?
I do not think this will have a tremendous positive effect. It may irritate them more, but they're not going to get away with misbehaving.
For the first time since they arrived in Montana, Chloe and Christian are up without complaint.
So I come back and I swing it up.
And Paddy might have had something to do with it. She promised our teens their first horse ride as a reward for good behaviour last night.
Got up, which was good. Don't any hassle. Yeah, I'm going really good today. I'm not angry or anything.
Still, we weird environment for me, but I guess I'm coping a lot better than I did for the first few days.
Now, are you ready for me to move? All the headache and hassle it took with the getting up meant that all these hours were already gone. Good, I'm very glad you relaxed right there. I am hoping that they can make the connection that this is a much more pleasant way to spend the morning. If you turn and look at her hip, then you're asking her to actually move and put a little pressure with that outside leg.
As fun as it seems, Patty has a bigger motive for encouraging our teens to master riding.
They haven't had any personal successes, and so I do believe that they might feel good about accomplishing something. If you walk for a ways and kind of finally relaxing and just enjoying life without trying to put on quite as much front. Very good. I like the way you came outside around Jimmy.
Patty has a lot of knowledge. She's a good teacher. She has so much you can learn from, and being around the horses has made me see how calm I can actually be.
When you ask something, you have to be serious. You cannot quit when she is resisting you.
I'm warming up to them. It's a slow process, yeah, I guess, but it's good to know that there's some people that are willing to go the extra mile for some kids like us.
We want to be good enough to go out of the arena, so you need to be able to be that good so we can go for a ride. A lot of times kids don't think anybody is ever listening to what they say, and so they've got somebody that's listening to them. And I think it feels very good.
But our teens aren't the only ones who want to be heard.
Yeah, untie the lead rope.
Their parents do too.
To our beautiful daughter, Chloe. From the
day you were born, you were the apple of your dad's eye. He was able to hold you in the crook of one arm, dance around the house holding his beautiful little daughter.
You're a beautiful girl. A joy to have and be around.
I know we have been through a lot as a family, and some of those times were hard on you and us.
We have tried so hard to give you good opportunities in your schooling, and each time you have thrown those opportunities away. We have always tried to be good parents and compromise with you in what you want to be.
But when you yell at me, swear at me, and call me names, it tears me up inside. You don't know how many nights your dad and I have laid wondering where you are, what you were doing, who you were with.
We continually worry that tonight is the night we're going to get a knock on the door telling us something terrible has happened to our beautiful daughter.
We miss you dearly. Love you always, Mum, Dad, Holly and Christian.
For the last few months, things at home have been so bad, Chloe's been living in a caravan in the backyard.
Part of me would like to move back home, but I've got to sort so much shit out. I've got to sort my life out. I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's hard as a father to see her grow up and then want to be rebellious and find her feet. And we just want to see her slow down a bit.
Dearest Christian, we hope that you are taking advantage of the opportunity that has been given to you. Your behaviour has been anything but good, and you have placed pleasure above your education and family. This has created a space between us that is hurtful and empty. Your brother needs to know that you will be a good influence in his life.
He doesn't want to be always in second place because we are chasing after you when you go missing, sometimes for days at a time. We know that you are capable of great things, but family is as important as friends and must be treated with respect and love if it is to survive.
On your return, we hope we can move forward, a new start for a new and improved life.
We so miss you and hope you have a safe journey home. Peter has added a special message for you. The good you do comes back to you, something to remember. Well, I love Mum, Dad and Peter. I guess they're right, in all of it, really. I don't like what I've been doing. Being away from everything has made me see things differently.
how much my parents have put themselves through to try and just nudge me in the right direction, and I keep just pretty much backhanding them in the face. I've got no idea what I'm going to say to them when I go home. Truthfully, I don't know what I'm going to say.
All right, you rinse them off on that thing.
Well, Christian, your chance to make amends starts right now.
I'd just like to say to everyone that I'm sorry for the way I treated you in the beginning of the week. I was angry and aggressive and abusive.
I'm also sorry for being really closed-minded, not listening, being really aggressive towards all of you.
The apology is definitely accepted and appreciated.
And I like to see you smile and have fun. It's a lot nicer. To hear the kids put into words that they really were sorry for their initial behavior felt very good to see that they understood and acknowledged the consequences of their actions.
Before our teens head home, the Worths want to share one last ride with them.
That's how it's done.
They're riding into the high country, to a part of the ranch most of their visitors never see.
This week has been tremendously tougher than I thought it would be. Let's wake up at this time. Fast, fast, fast. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Now, now, now. At home, I've always got people to do shit for me. And here, I have to do it by myself. So yeah, it has made me appreciate them a whole lot more. Come on. My world doesn't revolve just around me. It's everyone else in it. Whoa, all right, settle down. Okay. Let's go.
It doesn't matter how bad you are. It doesn't matter how screwed up you are. There's always a chance that you can be helped. I am actually really surprised that they continue to try. These people really give a damn. I guess they got a good heart.
The biggest reason I wanted you to see this is where my mother and dad are buried at. I will be buried right over here someday. And when you compare the length of your life to the age of these rocks, the age of these streams, we're here for a mere seconds. Think about what you're doing and the long-term effect. The things that I do in my life will outlive me for generations. And how well you live your life is how well you'll be remembered.
It made me think all the stupid things I've done, and just say I died today, they'd be like, oh, remember her as all the stupid shit she did, instead of she actually did something good.
Our teens will be travelling home tomorrow, and their parents will be waiting to see if their words translate into actions.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
After a week of living under strict parents in Montana, 17-year-old Christian is getting ready to go home to Australia.
This week has been beyond tough. This week has been probably one of the toughest weeks of my life. The family's been really persistent, and I guess that's what stuck with me. Zach, I know he's got a good heart. I can see that he doesn't want to see kids screw up, just screwing their lives up. And Patty, she likes to push hard. We tried to fight them, but in the end, they just won. They got us to actually act like human beings.
They have it not hard, not easy, but pretty good here. I did think they were complete idiots when I first met them, but it's changed heaps. Like, I'm actually going to miss them in a way.
Their behavior has changed quite a bit through the week. They really did do what they were told then here at the end of the week, and they had a lot of fun. You don't know if that's going to change things or if at least you made enough of a spark that they can realize there is a different way to live, because it is really hard when they go back to their same friends in their same situation. Take care of yourself.
Be good. You got a tough road ahead of you.
But they might have enough now to at least think a little bit that I was happier the other way, and I did feel better.
We wish you the best, and you always have some refuge here at the ranch. So I hope we've empowered them to know the power of themselves, because in reality, people can do things for these kids from now till forever, and they will not change until they decide to change.
Bye, Remy. I'm really excited to go home and see my family and friends. I didn't think I'd miss them as much as I did. I have no idea what's in the long run with our relationship, but I hope that it will change. Like, I want a relationship with Mum and Dad that is good, not always fighting.
We hope that when she does come back, that she understands those reasons why we decide to say no to some of those decisions is because of our love for her and not that we just want to be mean.
Here she is.
How are you, Chloe?
We got a present for you.
Ellie. Oh, he's so cute.
How'd you get on with the family?
At first, it wasn't very good. Got into heaps of fights, and then everything started to cool down. I learned that the world doesn't just revolve around me. And I learned that horses stink really, really bad.
We both think there's going to be challenges with Chloe's life right throughout her life, and as she grows up to be a young lady, and it's just her personality, isn't it?
It is,
just the
yeah.
way she is.
I'll try my best by showing Mum and Dad how much I appreciate them and stuff. Like, it's too early to say if I've changed or if I haven't. It's just, we have to wait and see.
I'm really excited about going home. I'm a bit nervous about seeing them. I don't know what I'd do without my family. I really need them, like, more than anything, because without them, I'd be stuffed. They've put up with all the crap that I've given them, and now I've got a chance to just redeem myself.
I want the child I had before he started going off the rails. Down there's a good kid. He just has to come back to the top. Oh, hello.
I'll come home, my boy.
Oh.
Good to see you. Come back. I missed you. I missed you too. You have no idea how much I've missed you guys. Like, seriously.
Especially you. I'll change it. Come here, buddy.
Yeah, bro. Did you have a good time?
That's good.
Nice people?
Yeah.
Different. Different? You mean to say we're not so bad after all?
Right, you're not that bad.
Are you ever going to take out those things out of your mouth? Congratulations! I'm glad you did that.
To see Mum and Dad is great. Just feel like I'm where I belong. I've just been doing nothing for the last 3 years. I've just wandered around partying, drinking, being stupid, making mockery really of my family. I've got to go back to school now. I'm going to try and get a job, get some money, get a car. Got to think about the future. I mean, I think it's time for me to actually be part of the family and help out.
When he walked through that door, that wasn't the kid I sent away. That was something more positive, more... I don't know.
Go to the beach or something. And
he seems actually genuinely happy to see us. Now he actually wants to be part of the family. And to me, that's more important than anything anyone can ever give me.